and we are live. We are going to do a flyball governor together with my traveling partner Sam. Let's get into it.
Couldn't be more excited. The flyball governor.
So the flyball governor is one of the coolest things that I found during these 3 years, because it really fixed the issue of playing tight music. I just started, let's see, I have on a tab here. I have the video I made about the flyball governor, and here in the beginning I'm showing here, let's pause here. This is a flyball governor inside a gramophone player. So these are the flyballs, and there's a spring. Yeah, there's a spring right here. This was called like I forgot the name of this style governor with a spring. Some governors for steam powered engines are using gravity. This is using a spring, which I've learned is faster controlling the tempo. And my governor in this video, I can show you how this spins as well, because it's so lovely to see. Keep focus on this disc here that starts moving sideways up to the brake here. And something magical happens when that disc meets the brake. It's adding more friction if it goes too fast, reducing the speed, letting go of friction if it goes too slow, adding, increasing the speed. So here's my version, that my prototype, and it was so fun because it's a mechanical principle and it just worked right away. The music was super tight with this governor. Here you can see how the brake disc moves with the rotation. It moves to the left the faster it goes. So then when I added this clamp here as a brake. So when the disc bumps up against this clamp brake, it starts to add a lot of friction to the system. And what I think is so cool with this thing is that it can rotate around a separate axis. Like all these huge wheels are rotating around a lot of parallel shafts. By the way, all these light colored wheels, we're going to clean them up later. We have a to-do list actually that we don't see yet. We can
Give me 1 second.
We can show everyone the to-do list for the stream.
And also, I think it's called a Hartnell.
Yeah, thank you.
Flyball.
Hartnell flyball governor, as opposed to like the Watts and Porter flyball governor. The Watts and Porter is with gravity, and the Hartnell, very good. Hannes, did you know that by heart, or did the chat?
I knew it by heart. No.
Okay, good one. Best today. Best today.
I googled it. Okay,
very good. So while all the other components are rotating around parallel shafts, like along the x-axis, I think a governor would be very beautiful to have around the c-axis, like vertical like this, because I think the rotation on the other way would just add this magical feeling. And that's what we're going to do in this stream, because we're going to decide where can we actually place this thing. I'm going to hide the old gear train so the master assembly gets a little bit cleaned up. We made the machine wider last stream. We put the base in a new position. We added all the drivetrain parts apart from the flyball governor. So
we can all rest easy now knowing that Andrea is back. I'm back to help.
Oh, nice, Andrea. Thanks. We're super happy to have you. It was super fun last stream that I got live help from the audience that was very useful, and it just helped my flow. We didn't sidetrack a lot. So we're going to keep very focused. So these are all the things in the drivetrain, and we have all these parts apart from the flyball governor. So, governor gears. Okay, I actually have governor gears here. So, yeah, we're going to see where we can position it and how we're going to access to give it the rotation. Let's start. We're using the master part method, so we're going to start here in the blob space. Shift P hides everything.
Boom.
Boom.
Boom. Good start. Let's go.
Let's go. Wilson is keeping track of our to-do list. Flyball governor. All right. I think a good way to make a blob for the flyball governor would actually be to make the flyball governor shaft. And then we can start dreaming about where it should be. This, by the way, is the ceiling of my music studio, if you are wondering. Let's hide that, actually. I would really like to display the governor. But question is, we have to give it rotation. This shaft will rotate pretty fast. Where should we put it? Perhaps I should just start by making a blob and transform it around. I'm going to make a sketch just on the top plane. Flyball governor. So I'm just going to make it around the origin. I'm not going to sketch it into place now. It's just to start thinking where it should go. So let's extrude that. So basically, this is kind of the space it will use up. I think that's kind of big. Let's reduce it a little bit.
Just a quick update here. We are live on all the platforms and everything is looking good. If someone in the chat hears or sees something that seems off, please write it in the chat. But it seems like it's going okay. Now, right now, we don't have our producer Alfons with us at the moment. So I'm in charge of all the different technical stuff now. So hopefully it works fine. The chats are working at least.
Talking about technical stuff, we forgot to record locally, but we're doing that now.
Oh, there we go. We're learning.
So, first contender, like right here, position. It feels a bit odd, and I wanted the Huygens weights there. This wheel got in the way. This is one option.
A lot of people in chat are saying on top of the machine. I know you wanted that.
The thing is that with flyball it would be so perfect. And
a lot of people also are asking if would it work better if it's horizontally?
Yeah, so according to the oracles, a Hartnell governor works almost the same horizontal and vertical. With horizontal, gravity is playing less of a role in the position of the disc. But I think and it's easier to make it rotate like that because we don't have to turn the rotation 90 degrees. But with old steampunk engines, having the governor really high up is a classic look. Now we need our ceiling again, though.
Yeah. I was just about to say that. Activate ceiling.
Yeah, ceiling activated. Okay. We have an absolute peak of... I absolutely love this idea. Because it will just say like ding, 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 ding. And also like...
Can it be behind the programming wheel instead?
Back left is an interesting... You mean here?
Yeah. Because I mean, imagine in front.
Bless you.
Oh, thank you. It's going to be in the way of the marble drops. But behind, is there a way to make it happen behind there?
Perhaps then further down, because the marbles need to be dropped off and transported there. I just want to show in in the skeleton clock here, they often put some like cool thing on the top like this. I think that's kind of resembling our flyball governor being at the top. It does make sense. I think I want it from this shaft. So it kind of makes sense up here.
I know you want it up there. Now I'm just trying to find the easiest solution to have it up there.
Inside the programming wheel. Because there it's gonna be hidden, I think. Even though it's so high. Here's also hidden. No, from the side view, this is wonderful. Somewhere there. Behind the... Under the marble drops. You will still sense it. Okay, the vanity angle like this.
Yeah. You will still see it.
And it's not obstructing the Huygens drive.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool because it feels like... Oh, I actually love this concept. The Huygens drive is what starts it down here. And then the power just climbs and climbs and climbs. And it ends kind of up here with the big wheel and the flyball governor.
Is there enough space to have it fully extend between the programming wheel and the flywheel up there?
I don't know. That's a good question to ask.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should go in and draw the actual flyball governor to see better how it looks. I'm not completely sold. Just to do some more trying out. On the side, we're not gonna do because it sticks out too much. On the other side, it's not close to the thing it needs to connect it to. Why is Unshaped thinking? So a lot of people said on top, you said.
Yeah, like here from Twitch. Mac Aaron Nice. Having it stick out the top would be the coolest as long as it still fits inside the studio.
I agree.
I also saw someone here. Swede Downhill. What about a big one placed horizontally inside the programming wheel? That would be pretty cool.
The cool thing with that idea is that would actually work. Because we used the shaft of the programming wheel for the ring gears, the planetary gears that on Marmachine X.
Padrino Lucas says, put it behind the flywheel, but a bit set inside. Top left of the vanity angle.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea from Padrino. But what do you all think about in front of the conveyor belt? Here, I think, like under the marble drops, it's still... nah. Okay, I'm gonna do Padrino's idea.
Keep it a bit away from the marble drops, right? The LHYX9IQ. Isn't it cool if it sticks out on the side? The rule breaker that catches the eye.
That's the rule breaker that catches the eye is exactly what I want the governor to do. That's why I wanted it actually. This is where I want it. Like this is if the sky was the limit.
Now the ceiling is the limit.
This is where I want it. I'm already stuck that I can't accept the ceiling height. The rule that break, it's like a chimney. I think let's go I just want to Google. Let's go here. I just going to go search for some images. Flyball governor steam engine.
And a lot of people are, isn't that going to make disassembly of the programming wheel too complex? A lot of people are wondering this stuff. Is that something to take in account as well, to not have it where it's, where it needs to be disassembled?
Yes. That's kind of, that's true. It's kind of the next question. Okay, I found a good one. What is happening now? Okay, sorry, I'm just going to get
that's okay.
Image up in full screen here. If I can do.
We got our mascot that can entertain us for now while we wait.
I'm learning how to do this. 1 second. Oh my god. Okay. After a lot of. Okay, I think I shouldn't spend time on this actually, but now I can reveal. So if we go here, do you see it, Hannes?
Yes, he's driving it.
Do you see the governor? It's there.
There we have it.
I mean,
so proudly.
It's often placed. This is controlling a valve, so this is this Watt and Porter gravity governor with only 2 flyballs, which means that when the machine goes too fast, it's closing a valve. When too slow, it's opening a valve. And this is a steam machine. So to be honest, I think for the marble machine, I think actually horizontal would work best. But that's why I want something like this.
Yeah. And a lot of people are now asking as well, it's already pretty busy on the left side. Does it have to go on the left side? For example, here you have from the Dante, pretty busy on the left side, perhaps have it horizontal on the right side, matching the crankshaft. It would look cool, better visual connection to you spinning it up.
Yeah, live, no one would see it. Because the instruments, let's go to the master assembly. On the cameras, yes. In the angles from behind the machine, yes. But I want this, I want the people, when the machine starts spinning, I want them to have direct line of sight to the flyball governor, because it will be behind there if we put it here. Then in these angles, when we have the machine room under the programming wheel, it's going to be super beautiful, and horizontal will be great. I just don't.
Horizontal under the big flywheel would be all right. But are you afraid that it will obstruct the Huygens?
You mean here?
Yeah.
Should we maybe go and take it down there again? Let's do
horizontal.
Horizontal. Is that your suggestion or from the audience?
That's from Astro. Haha was here.
Astro, haha. Nice to have you here, Astro. Let's try horizontal then. Oh, wait. Did I do it the wrong way? Sorry. I'm having a hard time killing my darlings with the governor. That's not bad. This is not bad.
Couldn't it be rotated to the other direction?
Oh, to get a... You mean like this?
Yeah.
It's good we have
more space efficient.
Derek Van Allen's triad transform right here. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to do this. My gut feeling is vertical. If we can always make it simpler later. Should we draw the governor itself and start moving that around in the master assembly?
Design it and move it.
Design it and move it. So we're going to just have this flying around like this, and we're going to start the Flyball Governor Part Studio and give it the features. See if that gives us some inspiration. Rename the Part Studio Flyball Governor. Derive the Flyball Governor blob.
Yuruno says, shouldn't the machine look cool from all angles? I think it's most impressive when something is happening on every side. You can always show certain things with a camera for the public. And here I'm kind of in agreement with this sentiment as well, that it's cooler that there's stuff happening everywhere than a very busy angle. But I guess that you have certain features you really want facing the audience.
Yeah, this is a conflict inside me because we might make everything so much simpler if I let go of the vanity angle idea. This governor would sit perfectly here. Like, of course, it needs to connect to this shaft, I think. Or just this, actually. So, yeah, no, it would be... Yeah. I'm prepared to think that idea, but I don't want to give it up if I don't have to yet.
Okay, yeah.
But
the fight is not over yet.
What I did, it's a good idea from the commenter. I forgot to rename the part. Flyball Governor. I was going to derive the part, and I was like, where is it? And I saw part 72. And
Good, you fixed it.
Yeah.
Good.
No, we're not
savages.
Exactly. Exactly. Flyball Governor, there it is. Okay. How do I think I should start with a mate connector in the middle. But I actually want to sketch this as a revolve, so I'm going to move the plane of the mate connector around, I think, Y. 90 degrees. Yes. Now we have a nice mid plane. I'm going to put a sketch on that. I hope we're not going to have this issue with up and down that we had last stream. So we're going to use the geometry of the cylinder. Like this. And now we're going to sketch the shaft.
I love this simple, but so this is a good comment from ADD said music. I think the fact that it's a marble machine is cool. That is spot on.
Actually, ADDC music. That's kind of please come back and tell me that every time, because I actually need to remind myself about that thing exactly. So funny. Let me just add also a bearing here for the fun of it. Shift W for revolve. Shift for choosing the axis. All right. I'm going to not consume the part. I'm going to I'm not doing this. Or maybe I should honor Derek Van Allen by doing what he would have done. I don't think he's super happy for me dragging him in and saying what he would have done, because he probably wouldn't have done anything like what I'm doing now. No, let's just do it like this. We do it bad now, we make it good later. I just want to see the flyball governor first, where we should put it. Okay, I should move places on these two. Okay, this is not neat, Hannes. We're sketching something. Don't at me.
Don't at me. But Andrea says, remember the constraints.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's...
I think we're gonna have issues when we turn this around. So I think Andreas is right. Let's just make this completely symmetric. I should have done that from the beginning. So let's constrain this. I just wanted to make something really dirty and then refine it to see where it should go.
You want a good visual representation for now. An okay visual representation.
Yeah. No, I think I want to fight pretty hard for the audience to see the flyball governor with their own eyes when the machine starts turning. Because if they pay attention, they would see that the disc is moving. And I kind of want like a young child to a parent, like, what's that? You know, oh my kid, that's flyball governor, you know? The parent is going to be so happy.
Wow, Dad, tell me more about flyball governors.
Or mom, Hannes, don't be, it's not only dads cares about flyball.
I'm sorry. Mom!
What's that? I have no clue. I don't care. I think...
so your big quest is to make flyball governors cool and mainstream.
I think I'm one of the few needing a flyball governor on a music stage. I think it's part of it's part of the story. But again, if I do everything harder for me every time, now I'm messing up my constraints. We're never gonna finish the project.
Yeah, in the end, we have to decide is the flyball governor the thing that will make or break the machine?
Yeah.
Is it that important? For now, we can dream, but soon, perhaps I will have to crush your dreams. Yep.
Shift L for perpendicular. It doesn't make sense. Boom. No? What happened? Oh, you know what happened, Hannes?
Constraints.
It's this vertical constraint that Onshape loves to add by mistake that always trips me up. I did this blob shape really, really badly. Anyway. We're going to offset this. Yeah, why not 5? Offset it 5 the other way. I shouldn't draw this. I've been lecturing everyone else to mirror their lines instead of drawing them twice, and then I forget it. It's just how it goes. This can be a construction line. Mirror over this line. These 3 lines. I guess this needs an 55 degrees. Strange. Okay, so this is always, no, this should be perpendicular. Shift L. Why is it not? It's still Shift I for coincident. It trips me up because in Fusion, offset lines always are constrained with the angle. So coincident is not Shift I is coincident.
Ah.
Boom. Let's do these coincident and these coincident. So offset lines, it's actually kind of nice that they're not constrained in the length. I just have to like learn that so I remember to work that way. I'm not proud of this sketch, Hannes, but we are making hard, big decisions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna. I should revolve that, but never mind. Symmetric 10. Yeah, looks bad. Is good.
If it looks bad, it's good.
Shift for the axis. Boom. We're gonna take all this and we're gonna make a circular pattern, which always looks like we're knowing what we're doing.
My memeplex also reminds you, remember, name the sketches as well. The audience are on to us.
Definitely. Oh, it's more ugly than I usually do, which is actually saying something. Good memeplex. Okay, I'm gonna in the part studios, I'm not as adamant about naming the sketch. I've been really thinking about in this blob, I'm naming the sketch. In the part studios, I'm actually not naming the sketches currently.
Mm-hmm.
Good or bad, I don't know.
What could possibly go wrong?
I think this governor is a bit embarrassing currently, but Shift P hides everything. So, okay, it conveys the idea.
Yeah.
But now it's going to be, I don't need to save in Onshape.
No, you're in Onshape now.
But now it's going to be fun if we just take it into the master assembly. And we move it around in there to see if the part is breaking. Oh, we can actually cheat. Let's cheat.
I don't like the sound of that. And Andrea is here with, you made too many parts. Remember to fuse it together.
That's Andrea's here to help. You're right, Andrea. I saw it and I thought I could get away with it.
Oh no, not anymore.
No. Here in the extrude, we should add actually with merge scope. Why is that not working? Is it not touching? It's not touching. Oh, I can actually add in the revolve, perhaps. We're gonna add here. So, merge scope, this and this. No, oh yeah, I agree with you, Andrea, but I'm not going to fix it now because none of these things were touching. Otherwise, Fusion would have added it. It's just a placeholder for the shape. So goes back to the, but you're absolutely right in principle. But it goes back to the let's first make it exist and make it good later. We just want it. Oh wait, but this I did wrong. We just want it to find the position. It looks like a little... Okay. Okay, now we have something we can move around. Who said like it can be the odd thing sticking out?
Yeah, it was a really good comment. Let's see if I can find it again.
Because I don't hate it like there, you know?
I can't find it. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I don't hate it like there. Let's see. But I think it doesn't make sense on the outside. We need to remember all the droppers. Feels kind of wrong there, right?
I'm starting to queue up some questions now, Martin. So when you have some time later,
Yeah.
we take some time to answer them. But now focus on this.
There. A contender.
I don't see. Oh, there we have it. Yeah, it's pretty good. That or horizontally.
Like to give up the vanity thing, we put it here.
Yeah.
Kind of nice.
A lot of people are move it towards the top.
Ah, I love when the audience is... Okay, top. What if I force the entire machine to be lower just to fit the flyball governor on the top?
Now you stop it. No. That is not okay.
Wait. What if...
In front of the marble drops.
It's still to the left of the vibraphone seen from above like this. It's actually... It's fighting with the marble drops. But... I mean... this is pretty tricky. Back here. Here you will feel it as audience. You will sense the rotation. So I'm just repeating. I think it's going to connect to this wheel or this shaft somehow. It's like I'm hovering around that area. I don't know if we're going to have a timing belt. I don't know really how we're going to translate the rotation. But I think the faster this spins, the better job it's going to do. So I think this is going to be the fastest spinning object of the whole machine, which is also why I want it on the startup for a visual. Because like this thing is going to be the first life of the machine. It's going to start like moving faster than everything else. Perhaps a question in between while I'm thinking.
Okay, I have a couple here. First of all, we have a nice donation again here. This is from Cyrus Penrod. Hello again. Can you clarify why you built the plywood flywheel? Was that a test piece or actual part for the machine? You got this.
Thank you. I think we have a live view of that plywood flywheel.
There it is.
Okay, so that's... the plywood flywheel, this is a good question. It gives me a good... I'm going to try to not derail by talking too long here. It's a great question. It comes from the era when I was tinkering. I was like, everyone says like, oh, you can't make gears from plywood. I'm going to prove you. It's not a flywheel, by the way. It's a gear. We just didn't make it yet. And I wanted to like do the first ever double helical big series gear in plywood. I want to learn how to make that construction. But then I realized that according to the design process, which we have here, I did it in the wrong order. Making that gear is somewhere around 0.5 to 8. in these steps that gear should be made. And you know where we are in the process? We're on step 1 of the build. So I was jumping the gun, and that's why I haven't continued with the gear currently, which is a shame. It's really fun to work with, but it's not as important as the work we're doing today on this live stream.
Yeah.
But I built it to test plywood gears, but I built it prematurely. I built a lot of things prematurely. I should have just done this from the beginning.
Yeah. We also have from Lynn Mitzi. Good morning from Tennessee. Check it in from Tennessee.
Wow, good morning.
Good morning. Ancrod. Martin, when you're CADing the gears, do you take into account that you still have to add circumference for teeth for meshing? Right now they are running tangential.
Yeah, these are only placeholders. So I think with but the answer is yes. There is something called pitch diameter in gears, and I'm thinking these are the pitch diameters of the gears. But for example, which is I think the point that Encrod is making, it means that these gears will be larger, sticking out larger. So for interference with drums and stuff, we can be fooled by this. So in a way, perhaps at this blob space, we should CAD them so they go into each other, so we can see interference better with other options. So it's a good thing to point out, Encrod.
Yeah, good.
I'm aware of it, but it's more detailed than what we want at this point. But we have to not get complacent and think that the kick drum can be there because we have 1 centimeter to this gear, because the teeth are going to stick out 2 centimeters more. Flyball governor down here.
Here we go. Laser Lemon learns 2 hidden ? The governor is such a great visual, more so than a flywheel.
Laser Lemon, I'm with you. Let's convene around the fact that the governor needs to be shown off like the
majestic beauty that it is.
Like the majestic beauty that it is. So 2 hidden, I guess they meant like down here, 2 hidden.
Yeah, it was earlier. I guess it's inside of the machine they were talking about.
Okay. What if Hannes? It's a bit strange to put it on the top and then having like the entire machine needing to be lower. Should we measure the ceiling again? Because if I can have the governor stick up between I can remove the padding from the ceiling to get.
Oh my goodness, this is a rabbit hole I don't want to be a part of.
Can I like drill out some concrete to make the governor stick up into the concrete? I think it's so cool up there.
Have we abandoned the idea completely of using the right side?
Yes.
Okay.
It's going to be full with controls here. There's going to be a lot on this side.
Okay. Back of the machine. Behind the programming wheel.
Like vanity angle here.
Behind the programming wheel.
Behind?
Yeah, so it can still be kind of like a chimney behind where all the marbles are being dropped off.
Uh-huh. So it sticks up a bit like this.
Yeah.
It's pretty epic if you see it through the big gear.
It's not in the way for anything up there.
And it's really close to the connection.
The shaft. I think there we that is great, and it's high.
What if we make the flywheel smaller?
Can you check your temperature right now? Are you sick, my friend?
So you can perhaps somewhere here is some kind of. We have the Higgins down here, starting the whole thing, dragging all these wheels around, and then we have the controller up here. You don't see it from this angle. Can we then? Wait. Da-da-da-da. It's not too bad there, actually.
Yeah, put it above the marble tracks and everything. We can still see it.
But if we're above the marble tracks, then it's the highest point of the machine.
Yeah.
What if we... But now you're contradicting yourself, Hannes, because first you said blank no to having the flyball governor. I mean, that's where it should be, right? There's only one thing against this. This is the ceiling of my studio.
Okay, so you put it underneath the ceiling.
And then lower everything else.
And no. Lower the flyball, move it back a bit more so it clears the marble tracks. It can be behind the marble tracks, right? You will still see it.
Here.
Kind of there. Or even further back if you want to.
I like the fact that... Okay, so someone said this odd thing sticking out. So if we take this look from this side...
Yeah, how cool is that?
It looks pretty nice, like off in the back like that. I like this. I think we should leave it there for now. And it will still be open for a lot of debate when the frame comes and stuff. So now is the question: how do we connect it and how do we rotate it? How do we make it spin? And it feels like we need a timing belt then from this shaft. And what's good thing with the timing belt, a special connection, is that we can gear the governor to whatever speed we want it to be. But also I stayed away from high speeds belts because they make this tone that I don't like. So then is the question.
But then we had the other belts. It prays on noise.
Yes, it prays on noise. That was actually a helical tooth belt. Perhaps we can use that. But those are detailed discussions for later. It's not landed in my stomach. That's why I'm not moving on. I'm like...
Isn't this like a very good... I know, here comes a word you hate. A very good compromise.
Trade-off, please.
Trade-off. It's high.
It's high.
It's still functional.
It's as high as it can go without lowering the machine. It's function. No, it's very good, Hannes. It's very good.
Yes. You see, chat? I work my magic here.
All right. So now we have our plan. Now let's execute the plan. Is chat happy?
I will say so. It's where there's two different kinds of teams here, but I saw a couple of I agree with Hannes, so I'm happy with that.
I'm going to do... Let's first make it exist. We can make it good later.
Yeah, and I would just, in the meantime, we have another question here. I'm throwing this your way. It's a very generous, nice donation from Marchio Paduan Donadio. Shouldn't the weight be as high as possible so you have energy stored for more time? Having it so low will give you a slim margin of errors when operating the pedals.
Thank you so much, Marcio, for that very generous support. We really appreciate it. And your question gives me a wonderful excuse to explain what the weight is doing. The cool thing with the Higgins drive weight is that it's going to stay still in the air when the machine is operating, which means it only needs to be off the floor to function properly. So it's not the fall. Now when reading your question, I see that you probably understand that already, because we don't want by mistake it touching the floor. So, but let's say the precision this machine will be capable of if the weight can lift 10 centimeters and I have 10 centimeters margin to going too high and break everything, and 10 centimeters margin of the weight going down into the floor, I think that's enough. And right now I have about, let's say, 30 centimeters. So we can lift the weight 15 centimeters and it has 15 centimeters headroom to go up. So I think it would be more beautiful if it can go higher, but it doesn't have to, because it's not falling. But now, first I thought that now I see your question. I think you are with me on that already. And we need some margins, but not a lot. This weight will move very slowly. It will stand in mid-air. And if this weight moves up or down, something else failed, basically. But we will need to add in both directions some safety things. If it goes too high, this weight needs to activate some kind of brake, perhaps on the big flywheel, to slow everything down automatically. Because if this weight is lifted all the way so these pulley collides, the whole machine breaks. And I also don't think it should be allowed to touch the floor. It's going to touch the floor in the end when we're braking. But yeah. I'm going to try to be clear in my replies. Did I explain it okay, Hannes?
I understood it perfectly. You did a very good job.
Thank you.
But now this is a question I'm wondering as well, that Swabi asks here. How wide will Governor be at its most expanded? Will it hit anything? I wanted that as well. How much will it expand sideways? Do you know that?
No, it's on the physical version. I was surprised how little it expanded. So I think this disc to the right here is like 20 centimeters or something. And the weights, if we go from there. So here's the weights from the beginning. It's like expanded very little, 5-7 centimeters kind of. So I think that's up to design. And also this one from the gramophone, it expands 1 centimeter.
Yeah.
So I think we can, it doesn't need a lot of space, actually.
Thank you.
But that's also, it's a good question. It's also like for later in the process. I made a sketch plane here for the timing belt to the governor. So now we're gonna power the governor with a timing belt. I'm also not super happy about that. We're making a sketch here. We're using this geometry, and I'm drawing a large wheel that is going to power a smaller wheel here, because we want to gear up that governor. We want it to spin faster than the flywheel. Is going to be the fastest object of the machine, I think. Flyball gears. I call them gears even though they are pulleys or timing wheels. I call everything gears now. We might change that later. Probably I shouldn't call them gears.
So what are you doing exactly right now?
Oh, that's
the connection to the flyball governor.
Yeah, now we're going to put the rotation from this shaft into the flyball governor.
Okay.
Perhaps I can. Do I need? I'm gonna do the belt as well in the blob. I'm gonna do a blob belt. So tangential, hit T for tangential. I'm always learning that as soon as I start kind of sketching it out, I start to kind of see the solutions.
Yeah.
So we spend some time thinking about the placement of the flyball governor, but then it's just give up on that and just...
Will it work?
Exactly. In theory, we can discuss a lot, and then it's better to just do it.
I'm just gonna really quick before you get into the next one. I just want to say thank you on a very generous donation here as well from RZK7044, who says, I've been following this project since I was in high school. Now I've graduated from uni.
Wow.
And I just wanted to say that you should never quit.
Oh.
Sooner or later, you'll be playing more Jan Tiersen covers on this beautiful machine.
Oh.
Cheers from Argentina. Never give up.
Oh, that really, thank you, RZK. It's thank you. It's I get really happy,
Yeah.
and good luck with all your stuff. And I agree, Jan Tiersen is the shit.
Yeah, it's the bomb.
Shift O for concentric. Am I right? I am right. Do you know how good I am at this?
I've never questioned it. You're the one questioning it.
Shift B for parallel, or is it just B? It's just B. One nice comment, and I already lost the plot here.
Yeah, you are. It went to your head immediately. Does it look like we're giving up, people? I mean, we've been at this for a couple of years now, but now we're really doubling down. This is how it looks when we're like directing all our attention to just keep Martin working.
What's the name of that game they've been developing forever? The space game.
Star Citizen.
Yeah, I think Chris that we worked with in France, he loved that comparison. I don't know how they're going.
It's not released yet, so it's always a goddamn open beta somehow. I don't know. It will never be finished, that one. Unlike the Marble Machine.
So what is the difference then with the Marble Machine and Star Citizen?
I think they promised release dates several times.
I gave away VIP tickets to the world tour premiere. I feel.
Have you done that since?
I stopped doing it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You learned. Yes, you learned something.
They didn't?
No.
Okay.
There's still. I remember seeing a trailer for 2 years ago. Like, this summer, it's finally gonna be released. The campaign is gonna be released. It's not been released yet, I think.
Okay. Is there a way to change the angle of the... We could... Now, let's just do a bevel gear here. Also, the cool thing that we can have a bevel gear. Let's extrude this shaft. I have to find names for all these parts also. Where should the bevel gear be? Perhaps the other side. Yeah, I think. The frame is going to be there. Okay, I'm just... I'll do it like that. Let's add, okay. I'm losing a bit CAD discipline right now, but
Uh-oh.
yeah, but it's
But are you still naming stuff?
soon.
Good. Otherwise, I'll get swamped with comments here, you know.
Yes. I appreciate that. I just actually want to see what's happening here. So here's the let's do the bevel gear. I think we can just make a chamfer here to make the idea of a bevel. 10, 30. So this is going to be cool, Hannes. It's this 90-degree gear, which is also one of the cool reasons to have the flyball governor. So this, you see this, this one is actually a gear.
Yeah.
And then on the side. So now how do I meet that? I do a sketch plane like that. So on this sketch, and we're still in blob space now, which means that I don't want a lot of, I'm probably adding way too much details now here. Can we do this vertical? Yes, we can. And I'm going to add a line angle plane on that line. Not a mid plane, but a line angle. We're going to turn that 90 degrees. And we're going to sketch the mating. I should probably have sketched that on the first one and revolved them both. Let's do this properly. I shouldn't have... okay. Like the first time I'm drawing something, I can't bring myself to drawing it correctly. I'm always like doing a second pass. So here's the shaft of the flyball governor. Boom. And here's the mating bevel gear. I should have drawn these two bevel gears on the same sketch from the beginning, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, yeah. I'm trying to not change my way of working too much for the streams. I think that will take me out of the flow a little bit. But it's also like, it also helps that I feel I have people's eyes on me, which makes...
Oh, you do? Oh, you do?
Which makes me like perhaps doing better CAD practices. But here's anyway the mating gear. See that?
Heck yeah.
It's a little bit heck yeah. I think they're very big. We have an... Let's try... We have, I think... Let's make this smaller. Then we're gearing this up even more. Just to get away from the interference. Wait, maybe this went wrong. Yeah, of course that went wrong.
What is this? You're losing confidence in yourself. Of course it went wrong.
Yeah, I dragged the wrong thing. Okay, better. Yeah, I'm doing a kind of bad mix of... I'm giving this too much detail in the blob. I'm kind of forgetting that this is not where to do all this. in the blob space, I mean. We should do it in here. You see what I mean? This is where all the gears should have been drawn in the part studio of the Flyball governor. But anyway. I'm going to do one more thing out here, and then I'm going to go to the part studio. I'm just going to extrude the shaft. Wait, what am I doing? We don't need that sketch. We have the shaft here. Shift L for perpendicular. Do you know how good I am at this?
Now he's back, people. The confidence is back.
This is really fun, Hannes. I feel the confidence in our new method of actually live streaming instead of editing videos. That's sky high. Shift W for wrap, which is revolve. Okay, then I need to make that sketch line, not a construction line. Shift for choosing axis, and we have our shaft. We're not gonna add, we're gonna make a new part. Did that end up being a new part? It did. Okay, we solved the connection. We have now a vertically rotating shaft. I am a bit worried about all these connections. Every time we transfer a rotation, we're losing energy.
Yeah,
everywhere.
I saw some comments about that as well. People being nervous about the whole.
Yep, I am nervous about that. When I did the calculations here, it ended up being surprisingly positive. Like, here's my power calculations. I had, and these are not like gospel, but I don't know what Hagen ratchet shaft, drummer conveyor belt. I don't think I have everything in here. So green is power input, red is power usage, power calculation. So I don't think. What did we include here? Flyball governor resistance. These are not complete, but with the medium and high power input, we are on plus here in the orange, which is if we included everything, the plus here means that it works. The minus means that it doesn't work. Here I don't have enough power to power the machine.
Okay.
So again, what discussions should be had when in a process like this is that this discussion should be had early, but I think it's fine for me to first like CAD or CLAD what I would like to build, and then like next week check if we need to do some alterations because we have too little power with.
Yeah, well, you need to know what features you want and need, so you need to do this now.
Yeah.
Before you eventually excluding or change anything. So this is very important step. We can make all the exact parameters later.
So
don't get too bogged down with that right now.
We're on step 1, and step 6 is like engineering analysis and validation before the prototyping.
Yeah.
So
as long as you don't head over to prototyping, it's all good.
Yes. Okay, let's do. We have a lot of unnamed parts here, which is not fine.
But someone that should not be unnamed is Ashton Sprunger, who gave a generous donation and asked you a question here, Martin.
Nice.
You did a great test showing the Huygens drive that the Huygens drive can play tight with a fixed load. Does that necessarily mean it can play tight with a varying?
Very good question. Thank you so much, Ashton. And okay, I have the answer here, I think, because the reason the whole gear train is in two pieces, the green part of the gear train is the conveyor. The varying load, the most of the varying load will be in the conveyor belt, and the green conveyor part of the gear train can take care of that. I can give more power input to compensate for heavier marble lifting when leaving the red part, the music gear train, unaffected. So when I see the weight falling on the tightness meter, I know I just have to step further out on the pedals or give more power input. Which is also an argument against the parallel pedals that we're using. I should show them. Because if I have the pedals that I had on the prototype, when I stepped further out on the pedals, I'm actually having more leverage and I'm giving more power input. In this system, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter where you're standing, which I thought was cool. But I think also I can, if I need to give more power, I can kind of step faster. It's not really true on these pedals. So it's a good question. But it has been kind of addressed thanks to the fact that the powertrain is splits in the middle, and the red part should experience a quite similar load.
Yeah,
is what I hope. There's some hopium still constructing this theory. Yeah,
we'll get there when we start building and testing.
No. We have to get there way before building.
Okay, next stream. Let's go.
So the questioner is right. This is a fundamental part of the design. It's a really good thing to discuss. Let's name these parts, Hannes.
Yeah, let's do it. And while you do that, I will answer this from Andrea that asks, is there any way that I can help you on CAD working and modeling together? And right now, that is not on the table, but in the future, Martin will absolutely, he will need some help from people, and you seem to be an Onshape user as well. So when Martin has ideas or stuff that he needs help with, that will be opened up to the public, so to say. But right now, Martin wants to do this on his own and try this out. So not at the moment, but stay tuned. In the future, people will be able to help with a lot of stuff, I guess.
I'm super happy for your interest, that you show interest already now. We're going to open up a lot of sub-assemblies. I've learned that I need to be really clear when working with a lot of people over internet. It's in what the idea for a sub-assembly is. Otherwise, we spend a lot of time. I don't want to waste anyone's time, so I'm not opening it up until I can give a clear idea on how you can help. And right now, I need to solve it, but I'm looking much forward to that. And in Onshape, it's really easy to collaborate. I did a mistake here, Hannes. I have extruded, revolved, I think, this gear as an add. It's now... everything is one part here. So where did it go wrong? That's new. It's very easy. That's add. That's where it went wrong. New part. Now let's see. Okay, now it's all good. Part 76. What should we call this? Flyball perpendicular shaft. No, we should call it flyball gov shaft 1. And this is flyball gov bevel gear 1A. Which one is this? Flyball, Gov, Bevel, Gear. 1B. Flyball shaft 2. I'm happy about the placement, actually. If we can solve it there,
That is good.
it's super cool. It's super cool if we can solve it there. So, but I went into kind of a lot of details here in the blob model. And what we're going to do now is the whole thing. So I started on this one. I think I'm already going to delete this.
What? Why?
Yeah, because I didn't do it properly, because this blob flyball governor, I'm going to delete this as well. Delete. Because we're cleaning up. Delete.
Spring cleaning.
Yes. Now I'm going to delete this part studio. Or actually, I don't have to. I can clean the part studio up, because we need a part studio for the flyball governor. So in here, I'm going to derive all the flyball governor parts. And since we named them so nicely,
I was gonna say, you done your job.
they're all alphabetical. And now this is the look of the flyball governor part studio. Better.
Fantastic. And while you're thinking, Martin, I just want to say a huge thanks for this donation from Rodrigo Gomez da Silva on YouTube. Greetings from south of Brazil.
Wow. Cool.
I have followed you for more than 10 years now. Please finish this marble machine and have Brazil in your world tour schedule. It will be a dream to see it on stage.
Oh, thank you, Rodrigo.
We dream about that every day as well. This is not our dream life, just sitting in front of computers. We want to go out there to see all of you outside.
I was laughing because you sound like Bruce Springsteen. Is there anybody alive out there?
How does it feel to be alive?
No, thank you so much, Rodrigo, and thanks for being here after 10 years. We're walking across the flats of Mordor now, me and Sam, and what's most embarrassing? To still dream or to give up? Yeah.
Easy answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I felt, or like a lot embarrassed that I'm like, I can't give up on this project because it's just dragging on and on and on. But it just proves that I'm not going to give up.
You never.
No, we're dying together on the Marble Making Hill.
And another donation from Hailshires Haven with a question. Is Martin aware that drive shaft speed is independent of Huygens weight height and that governor speed varies with the net power acting on the machine?
That's an interesting... Thank you, Haven. Is Martin aware that drive shaft speed is independent of Huygens weight height? The governor speed varies with the net power acting on the machine. Of Huygens weight height. Haven, if you can elaborate exactly what you mean in a following up comment, I'll ask Hannes to bring that up. So I'm completely sure I understand what
He
you
also
mean.
followed up a bit here when he said, also when you do the force analysis, the Huygens weight doesn't actually insulate the output from input forces like it's assumed unless you make it light and let it rise and fall.
Oh wait, I was on the governor. This is for the Huygens. Show me the previous comment. Okay, drive. I was on the wrong. I was in the flyball world. That drive shaft speed is independent of Huygens weight, height, and that governor speed varies with the net power acting on the machine. I think the answer is yes. Please, Haven, elaborate a bit more exactly what you mean. One of the statements at a time, and Hannes will dissect them so I can make sure I understood you correctly.
Yep.
Now we're going to take the flyball governor. We're going to insert the flyball governor into the drivetrain subassembly. We're doing a rigid part insertion as Derek has taught us. Here's the flyball governor. And I'd like to show every time that it's floating around. We can put it there.
Until you do the mate connection.
Yeah. So you can put it exactly everywhere. And then we want a reference point. And we're going to add a mate connector at instance origin here by right-clicking the part in the feature tree. And then we're also going to be disciplined about hiding this old mate connector here on the origin. So we know that when we're mating with this new mate connector to the origin, we're not mating to the other mate connector by mistake. And the flyball governor is in place. I'm going to add the flyballs here just for the visuals. Otherwise, this is actually, Hannes, the last part of the drivetrain. We can actually start next stream on a new part of the machine, or clean everything up. Oh, we have cleanup also in this stream to do.
Yeah, and shaft lengths.
Shaft length and cleanup. I also think perhaps we should make the flywheel, we should give some flair to some of the wheels.
Mm-hmm.
You see, these wheels look a little bit more interesting. Perhaps we should spend a little time making the flywheel look beautiful.
I mean, we are in a visual medium.
Yes.
So
Shift P hides everything. And make sure to bring up Haven's follow-up if Haven is still here.
We have received one for now, and that is the Huygens weight's height can be held constant regardless of the matched speeds of the input and output.
Weight height can be held constant regardless of the matched speeds of the input. Yeah, I'm still having a little bit trouble. Speeds of the input and output. I'm not following completely.
I think Haven has done some videos on his own when he's done some
interesting.
Some measurements on all this. Analysis and measurements.
Do you have Huygens YouTube? It's interesting for audience to go and check, perhaps. Haven's YouTube.
Yeah, you can post a link in the chat, Haven, if you want to.
Yeah, that would be great. Let's add some nice flyballs to this shaft. So once again, I think this is a great trick in Onshape, but don't take it from me that it's absolutely a good practice. But now I want to sketch on this shaft. I'll use a mate connector to get a good plane to sketch at. And until I discovered this move option of the mate connector, I didn't understand that the mate connector is actually a plane that we can use for that. So we're gonna rotate around X to get the sketch in the direction I want. 90 degrees. So it stands up there, and now we can add a sketch to that plane. Boom. So now we're going to use the symmetry of this shaft. Draw a midline.
I don't see a URL yet, but I think this is the title of his video. Haven's video. The Science of Marble Machine Tightness.
Oh, cool.
Why the CVT coupled flywheel works so well. It does a very thorough analysis in terms of energy versus speed.
Super cool, Haven. Thank you for posting that. I'm starting to think that I might come across some of your content, actually.
In short, it took some math to figure out how the Huygens drive and gramophone governor actually behave.
Very interesting.
There we have it.
So then everyone can find that. I'm going to make this shaft longer. I think on this sketch, I haven't named the sketches, Hannes. We can, and I should perhaps constrain them as well. We can do that in the cleanup part.
Yeah. Constrain the sketch, not yourself.
Good one.
I'm here all day.
I'm still not going to like CAD a perfect flyball governor right now with all the parts. We're trying to answer. I think Derek was such a great teacher for me, because he said like to answer the big questions, he said, and we're still like trying to answer the big questions. And it's a constant struggle to not go too far into details, but still have what's needed to actually, for the work to make sense, kind of. So we're going to do some kind of good compromise there. I'm drawing a line there just to get a midpoint here. So I can put the fly balls. This is gonna look more beautiful. It's gonna be tighter fly balls.
And now I will be queuing up a couple of questions.
Yeah, I can.
So now, audience, if you have some questions, feel free to write them and I can add them. So now I will let Martin focus a bit and get this flyball governor done.
Nice. My heart got warm from the fact that it's felt that a lot of people wanted the governor to be seen.
Yeah. And just to be clear, I also wanted to be seen, but for me, it's not as make or break as it feels for you.
No.
And I think it will kind of be seen anywhere it's put, just not as clearly perhaps, but you will still feel it from almost anywhere.
I don't remember the name of that commenter who said I did too many parts in the last governor, and I'm gonna honor that person now by not doing that again. So now we're gonna add everything here. Not there, but I'm gonna add when I'm revolving the next parts here. I'm going to add Shift W for revolve. I want to revolve all the way in. Can I choose? This is again my gripe with Onshape. I want to add this area, but I can't choose through. I think I have to go. Or if I long press, I want to choose this. I don't. If there's any prolific Onshape, I think it's Or am I in the wrong? I think I should be able to add this sketch surface here to the selection without hiding the parts. It's just my Fusion 360 like I have to do this. It's super annoying.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anyone in the audience know a workaround from that, I would be very happy. Now we're gonna honor that comment by adding and do merge scope on these two. So all this becomes one part. Oh, it looked great in gold.
Oh,
actually.
The golden flyball governor.
I'm revolving again here, which means I have to do the same dance, song and dance. Is it called song and dance?
That old song and dance, yeah. And Andrea is on here. Martin, let me remind you to put on all the constraints.
Keeping me honest, Andrea. Thank you. Are we? No, the gold disappeared. I like the gold. Circular pattern. I don't know why, but 3 feels so nice. 3.
It's a magic number.
This one got more beautiful than the other one. It's a little bit annoying that it's not centered in the balls. And let's make Andrea proud by constraining the lines as well. B for parallel. Yes. I'm gonna remove this. Why did I sketch it? Oh, maybe I did mirror it. Construction line. So sometimes I don't constrain, but it's also because these sketch lines will not be used ever in production CAD. It's when I don't constrain, it's because I know that this is a placeholder.
Yeah.
So sometimes not constraining can also save time. But it looks kind of ugly, so I think in a way you're absolutely right. We should do it regardless. What's perpendicular? Shift L, perpendicular. Ha. Oh, what happened there? Okay, this is not going well.
Chat reminds me to stay hydrated. That goes for you as well, with your ice water.
I'm just going to clean up everything that went wrong now after I was bullied into constraining my my sketch lines.
He sent a heart
that's good.
and Martin. So
I'm really so happy to have company by all of you. Everyone should know that. It's fantastic. How should I do this? Should I mirror the part? No, I'm gonna mirror the sketch lines and revolve again. Mirror the constrained sketch lines. In a way, perhaps like forcing myself to constrain everything could perhaps inspire me to skip some of the sketching steps, because it is taking quite a lot of time when I sketch things and redo them. I have this habit of starting over on a part like super many times.
Mm-hmm.
So it could perhaps help me challenge that habit. What happened now? Add. Okay, that works. Merge scope. What happened down here? Oh, I feel again how I start to become a bit sluggish by the second stream, Hannes.
That is perfectly understandable. We've almost done a full work day sitting in front of our computers. Like even we have a maintenance hour before we start the second stream, and that is also in front of the computers. And it is strange and new to us to sit in front of a live audience. It, of course, it drains you a bit. You talk all the time.
I love talking. Why is this not adding? Merge with all. Yes, merge with all. Merge with all, Hannes. It's strange because I also feel super energized by... You see how beautiful this is?
Yeah, that is extremely beautiful.
It's bad CAD all the way through, but it's beautiful. And I don't need to save in this software. So let's go and have a check on the drivetrain assembly. All the parts are in there finally. We have only one the golden goose.
I mean, yeah, that is the...
It looks a bit ugly actually. I should...
But it's an eye catcher.
It's eye catcher. It's also interfering with the wheel. It's fine. What color should we do it? Maybe some metal. Let's do it some metal color. Maybe the dark one. This dark one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better.
Like it.
It's better. Let's go to the master assembly. And boom.
Flyball governor is in place.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It has in the marbles has to kind of like...
What happened? What is it? What's up there? Is it a second flyball
Eagle
governor?
Eye spotted it.
Oh no.
We have two.
What's better than a flyball governor?
Two flyball governors. This one is going to be cleaned from the master. Boom. Because it's added through the drivetrain subassembly. Okay.
Nice. Are you done?
We're done.
Nice. Then I will take a little question break here for you.
We're going to start a cleanup. I can answer questions while I clean up as well.
Yeah. Okay. I will clean up the graphics after I read the questions. First off, from 10 Produce 90. I feel like adding simple blobs or marble tracks, funnels, and other big parts missing better informed decisions, especially regarding the sculpture aspect and positioning of things. And we're getting there, right?
But I'm full agreement with 10 Produce 90. You're absolutely right. I think we should get there, perhaps. Yeah, it's the next stream, I think. Absolutely.
Yeah, of course that should be there as well.
Because
I just gonna before you start any cleaning, Martin. I see Andrea here Do not want to bother you, but the naming. So you don't forget that before you start doing the cleaning, okay? But yeah, great comment from 10 Produce. Yeah, that will probably be coming up really soon.
I think that's super important because we are missing half the machine. It should be next steps. Thank you for the comment. We're gonna do that in the next stream.
Awesome.
Because the look will change completely. It's a bit sad. It's a bit more beautiful without especially the funnels.
Yeah, but we can mute them. Take them away. Okay, Alex D. Mast. Are you planning to model everything exactly as it will be or keep it blocky until you actually build it?
No, there will be it will be exactly modeled before we build it.
Yeah.
It will be we will manufacture the parts from the CAD. So it's only blocky now because we haven't got further with the CAD.
Yeah, we're doing the essential part in the beginning of defining what we need on the machine right now.
Yeah, I think I can clean while we're answering questions.
Yeah.
So I was just wondering what naming. Was it Rodrigo again?
Andrea,
of course.
Yeah.
Andrea, perhaps. Oh, it was a part inside the flywheel governor here.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Andrea.
Great. And Daniel Dalla Corte. Did Martin consider the possibility of twisting the timing belt? Less parts, same function.
That's very good of you, Daniel. I made in one of our designs, I twisted the timing belt. Now I would love to have the sketch cam.
Yeah.
Let me rig the sketch cam, Hannes. I know you don't like when I do things on stream. And I'm gonna rig the sketch cam to do a sketch.
So what am I supposed to do then? I can just answer questions willy-nilly here as I see them coming. I have queued up a lot of questions, so I will have to wait for Martin to come back before.
I'll be right back with the sketch.
Yeah. So fire away some questions, and I will answer them best I can. I am not the marble machine expert. I am only the positive guy sitting in the corner. But let's see if I can answer some of your questions. I see Bog SP says Hannes also needs to be seen in the world tour, and that is my big dream and hope, that I will be along for the world tour. We've talked about it for so long. It will be like a real good celebration and victory lap to follow along on the tour as well, and to get to meet a lot of you out on the world tour as well. Yeah. Dave, not Lee Roth. With Hannes on his fitness journey, why not power the machine with a giant Hannes hamster wheel? That could be a nice crossover between our two YouTube channels, where I can do some exercising while powering the machine. I agree with that. Let's see. Trevor Raymer asks, are you having fun? I'm having extremely fun. Actually, this is the most fun we have in a long time. I mean, our spirits are at a really high place right now. And like this feels like we're doing actual progress, and we are not getting bogged down with making super exciting YouTube videos instead. Like this is the whole sole purpose of these live streams, is to keep Martin focused. And as he said, for some reason he works a lot better when I'm just sitting here next to him and I'm trying to keep his spirits up. So that's my prime objective right now. Having a lookout in the chats and keeping Martin's spirits up. That is the sole purpose in my life right now. Hannes, aka the governor. Yeah, that is pretty good. I like that. Do you know that with Onshape on your phone, you can use augmented reality to watch the machine full size in the room? From Antrino22. That is pretty freaking amazing. We have to look into that someday. That is really cool.
We have a sketch cam.
We have a sketch cam.
Yeah, been wanting to adding this. It's not perfect. It's the wrong lens. It's the wrong everything. But it's kind of fun, I think, if I can do like live sketching.
Yeah.
If I do it like this.
I will keep some questions coming because I have them queued up here, okay?
I'm just.
And we have, this is a really nice donation I want to read here from Raw Numbers. I've been following your journey since the first Marble Machine premiered. You've inspired me to seek out best practices, to beat limitations, never stop learning, and that glory is forever. To the stage!
Oh, thank you. That means a lot.
Yeah, that is so sweet.
That means a lot. So the commenter who asked if I considered twisting the belt. Let's see how that would work. I think I should have, maybe if I should pull the belt straight up. I think if there's one pulley there. Oh, I'm sketching bad here. One pulley there. Okay, then it goes like that. Okay, and then the shaft is like this. Sketch cam.
Sketch cam. Sketch cam 2000.
I think that's what would be how you would solve it. So pull it down here, and then this is in the same plane. That's what I went wrong with my sketch. Here's the belt. And then this disc is lying down here. So here we have. So this goes like that. And this goes like that. Kind of. I think you need to kind of have some pulleys in between. Actually, no, I don't think that's what he meant or they meant. I think you can do it actually. If you have a long enough belt, you can just do it like this and twist it.
Yeah, twisting the timing belt.
Twist it so this is actually perpendicular. But what I don't think works well, I think this has to be kind of vertical here. Because we wanted to go up at an angle. And I don't think we can twist it directly like at this. That's why I introduced these wheels in between. I don't know if you see what I mean, Hannes, but this belt will slip off this pulley here. But that's why if we have some pulleys here, that might work. That's the twisting of the belt anyway. It could be a good idea. Remove the need of the bevel gear. Sketch cam.
Sketch cam.
I also think it's cool to change to the full, so I can sit sketch like this, and then you change to the sketch cam if you switch now. Yeah, isn't that a little
you see.
live stream magic right there?
I have so much control.
For future streams. Okay, let's get back to the to-do list. We're heading into something that I've been longing for. We're heading into next point, which is...
I just want to say that the Tubinator agrees with you. Cool functional mechanical parts of the machine should always be visible, to be honest.
Thank you. I agree. If it doesn't render the project impossible, we should fight for them a bit more.
And we had a donation that is kind of a little critique,
Nice.
but
Bring
it's
it on.
like but it's from DGI's poll. Shame I won't be around to see my grandchildren's reaction to the finished marble machine. That's the way you do it. You hide your little criticism in a super chat. That way I will read it. But shame on you, because you will still be alive when this machine is done. I have so much faith in this, so shame on you. But thank you for the support. It means a lot.
I think it was I think it was written in good jest.
Yes.
So thank you so much for the support. And I mean, honestly, the way it's been going, the machine wasn't going to be finished. I would never be able to finish it if we didn't switch the way of working, which I hope we're doing now. So it's only funny because it's true. What's not so funny, Hannes, is that the ceiling, the Huygens is touching the ceiling, but I think it's fine. It's fine for now. Let's move to the next part, cleanup.
Yes.
So we reached a milestone. We have all the parts of the drive. We're gonna beautify this a bit. We actually don't need to beautify it before we know exactly where we want stuff. I want to make it a bit beautiful though. So all these parts are in, plus the starting crank and plus the pedals.
I got breaking news. It was only a joke.
Yeah, that was I think Hannes also understood that and was joking back. So,
of course,
thank you.
But as you can see, you can say a lot of criticism if you bake it into a super chat. It will be read here.
It's like on a Tivoli when you can pay to
win,
throw tomatoes on the clown. Let's get to the cleaning up part. Because in the master assembly, I kept a lot of old parts in this whole old drivetrain because I wanted to reference it, and I think we should clean up some of these positions, but I'm very happy to be able to delete this whole thing, the whole gear train. And we're not only going to delete it from the master assembly, Hannes, we're going to go find the part studio and delete it from the entire design document.
From the entire world.
Yes.
Got it.
So I'm going...
Now I feel like a monkey here. Dance monkey. Here we go. Piano on a boat. Another donation from DGI's poll. He felt bad that I took it wrongly, right?
Piano on a boat. I did make a video with a piano on a boat.
Yeah.
Is that the reference?
Probably.
Someone moved a piano on a boat is the title of that video.
We're all good, DJ. We're all good. Love you.
I love that Hannes is starting fire. What is this called?
I'm starting feuds everywhere.
Yes. What is this? Gear train. Okay, yeah, we're inside. Okay, show all parts. Can I show all parts? This whole thing.
Did the ceiling collapse?
No, this is the floor. This is the old floor. We're gonna delete this whole assembly. So, as an example of when I'm just sketching to do stuff to get me forward, this is all going to be deleted. Which reminds me, we have to add the wheels for the shaker modules.
Oh.
So as part of the cleanup, I'll find some mini tasks. So I don't know if you want to add to the to-do list.
That's impossible.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and delete the whole part studio here. All this is going to be deleted. Ha! Bye-bye. See ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya. Music flywheel. Why is this added in here? Is it not in the drivetrain? I love this cleanup. I need to clean up also all these folders, all these ceiling music gears. Weird. Where is the assembly? Hope I didn't. Oh, here's the assembly of the drivetrain. Oh, it's because it's just one part. I thought the logo looked weird compared to everything else. But that's because it's just the one part. Or we inserted it. Okay, that's fine. Gearbox. So I'm gonna... Yeah. I'm gonna add a lot of part studios now to the drivetrain folder. Music gears into drivetrain. Music gears, drivetrain, music gears, drivetrain. Maybe I can... Programming wheel is drivetrain. Music flywheel is drivetrain. Start crank is drivetrain. Flyball governor. Kind of fun to see them all one by one. Gearbox is drivetrain. Very ugly currently. Music flywheel. This belongs to the old thing. So we're going to delete this part studio completely. Good riddance.
Yeah, there we go. As someone said, add celery, cast it into the fire.
This beautiful screenshot. I'm not... Can I... If I delete it, deleting this tab will result in failed or missing features in one tab base. Okay, I can't delete it. I'll put it into the instruments folder to get rid of it so we don't have to see it. There's the master part and the master assembly. They should be always down here to the left, always available. And then I wonder if I can... Okay, I think these are the old stuff. Gears. Higgins. Oh yeah, all this is old stuff, Hannes.
Delete, cast it into the fire.
Cast the flywheel into the fire. Old Higgins. This one. So you see, I did a lot of... I always do this. I do a lot of CADing that I just throw away. We'll try to do that a bit less. Here's some kind of dropper. Right here, conveyor. This is an empty document filled with broken stuff. Delete.
Cast it into the fire.
We're cleaning. Deleting this tab
Spring clean
will result...
Yes.
Okay, but now it's interesting. Deleting this tab will result in failed or missing features in one tab. Master Assembly World Tour. Are we using this conveyor in the master assembly? Because that's exactly what we want to clean up. Oh, we are, I think. Is it this one? Yeah, it's here. So this is what I really want to do. I hope everyone understands why I'm excited. The feature tree What?
I just say, I love this so much. Just love it.
Because it's so stupid.
I just love it. I just want you to know why I'm so excited
I'm
right now.
so excited for deleting. Why is there assembly is fastened to origin? It's a cool little arrow there. I never saw that. I just mean, yeah.
While you think, I want to take a moment and talk briefly about the coolest person in the whole world. Ike Hello. With a donation that says, this comment is gonna make me famous.
Yes.
And there you have it. You're the coolest cat I know. Awesome.
I'm casting the programming wheel into the fire meanwhile. And these legs, cast it into the fire.
Cast them into the fire. And also, Daniel Dallacourt reaches out again with a donation and says, thanks a lot for the sketch cam answer. Cheers from Brazil. Please bring the tour here. We will do everything we can to make that happen. Thank you so much for the support. That's awesome.
And a good reminder to think about twist.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Twisted belt. And I have another donation from DJ Ice Pole again.
Oh, no.
The Dom Torrent Clock Tower video always brings me joy. Have you considered going outside again?
I'm in a basement trying to finish the marble machine. I'm not going outside until it's done.
There we go.
Yeah. We're actually cleaning up here. So currently, for any new viewers, we've completed the drivetrain. And what I'm doing now is, and I want all my assemblies here. Or do I really want all my assemblies there? We're going into this master module and trying to clean everything. Oh, I had broken stuff here previously, and that's gone now. Much better. Derek Van Allen says that I should always check performance here. Mate solve time 6 milliseconds. I think that's okay. I don't know if it's good performance, but so here's the document performance. I guess while the work continues, this is going to grow. All right, cleaning up.
You talked a lot about performance, but someone who doesn't need to think about performance is Asker Curve, who just became a member.
Oh, wow.
That is so awesome. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Frame. Okay, can you make a list, Hannes, on future? I think that comment, what we should do next is to add the blob parts for the funnels, for the entire marble routing, actually. Marble lanes and funnels. But then also, I want to have an episode about the frame.
Add blobs for
Marble
loop.
Marble loop, perfect. Next episode, add blobs for frame.
And add blobs for
Yeah.
frame.
That would be good.
You made it to my post-it notes, Martin. How does it feel?
That feels great.
Oh, wow. And Eski comes back with a comment as well. I remember stumbling across your original Marble Machine video and always wanted to support in a tangible way. Thank you and keep up the good work. That means the world to us.
Thank you, Esker.
Thank you so
Esker
much.
Curve.
That is wonderful.
Yes. We appreciate all the support and everyone being here as well. I thought it was more to clean up, but I've been kind of doing cleanup meanwhile. So I think this document is healthy now. I think all these parts should be there. this vibraphone is not good. It's like crazy things in that vibraphone. We're going to do another vibraphone, but that's not for this stream. So actually, what's next on the to-do list? We did clean up shaft length.
Shaft length. Let me get to that. Right after I just read this wonderful donation from Lyoboslavilov. Oh, I'm sorry for the pronunciation. Well, I have used all the zoo of solid CAD software, but I really learned something extremely useful from your video when you introduced master part flow with the fellow from Onshape. Fantastic. Not as fantastic as your donation, but let's give Martin some credit. You learned.
Wow.
You learned people some new stuff.
Thank you. And let's give Derek Van Allen some credit because he's not from Onshape. He's just an Onshape user that is very prolific. But thank you, Luboslavilov.
Yeah, that's a mouthful.
And it's like, if I can help other people solve their problems in some way to learn something from me, that feeling is like being live on stage playing music. I'm very happy if that can happen.
Awesome. Let's do the shaft length.
The whole thing with the shaft length is that I've been talking a lot about dependencies in how we pull this up. For example, I think this shaft, can I go there? Yeah, I can navigate like that. Oh, nice. I can actually navigate by going into the feature tree. So this shaft should always have a relationship to this pulley. It should always stick out a little bit. But I think in the extrude that it doesn't have that. It's just willy-nilly extruded here. I'm starting to regret myself from even going into this discussion right now, Hannes, because I'm thinking perhaps it's fine that the shafts are free floating in the length, some of them. Actually, that makes me realize we're far from done with the cleanup because we need to clean up this document.
Oh no.
No, I love that.
Do I need to go back
No,
on my list?
because I think, no, you don't have to go back on your list. I have features in this feature tree and blobs. I have a lot of hidden blob parts inside here that is not driving anything anymore. And we're gonna get rid of those. So let me show all the parts. Show all parts. You're gonna see this is the mess.
Oh.
So I think we're due for some cleaning.
Cast it into the fire.
Yes. So let's actually just go and clean this now. And this is going to be cathartic. The programming wheel afuera. This kind of programming wheel afuera. Which I think means throw it out.
Okay. I thought I just had a stroke or something.
Flywheel, delete. Boom. Oh, this is so nice. And we have a lot of delete part features here. I don't know exactly how a delete part feature works, but I know when you're deleting the delete part feature, the parts are gone.
Okay.
I think
perma delete.
I don't think it's perma delete. Wait. The parts came back because I deleted the delete feature. Oh no.
Aha.
Oh no. Do I need to actually delete the features that created the parts rather? Maybe. Let's go here. Extrude, try transform. And the sketch. If I delete those. Delete. Now I think it's deleted. I think this sketch was only for that part. Oh, nice. There we go. So these are like old ideas for conveyor belt. This wheel here, and I think I have 3. I think it's these 3 features in the feature tree. I think I can delete those. Yes.
Yeah, there they go.
This is a floor. No, this is part of the legs. And this is where I think I'm not going to delete because I think I've used the legs for some things and I'm going to redo that later. What's this? A ride. We going to keep the ride for some more time. What's this? This is a flywheel. Yes. Let's delete all those parts and features. Going to be very exciting to see if I break something here. Let's delete the revolving of the programming wheel. Delete. Because I made this sketch in the beginning. I sketched all the blob parts on the ground like this. Which is not what I want to do anymore. So I'm deleting a lot of those parts. The drums are sketched here. What's this? Some kind of dropper. It's a kind of dropper blob part. I'm going to try to delete that. Delete. So if anyone's joining, we're cleaning up the CAD now because we've been improving the master part. We're doing it more serious. What's this? Shaker module.
And another donation from DJ Ice Pole here. It looks like a drunk person set up a drum kit.
DJ Ice Pole is on point. Thank you.
He's on fire.
Thank you.
And another donation with a question coming your way. Sorry if this derails you too much, Martin, but from Master Use, with a very generous donation. Hi, Martin. Have you considered replacing the programming wheel with a programming belt or tape? It would save a lot of space.
Master Use. I'm going to show you something. It's not derailing. It's actually interesting. Let's go to the sketch cam.
Let's go to the sketch cam. There we go. Let's see what he has in store. Oh, he has something here.
I think the part is too big for the sketch cam, I realized.
You can also show it in the full, you know?
Let's go to the full. That's nice, that camera angle switch between the sketch cam. So this is not my prototype. This is Ludwig, my neighbor. I think this is what you're suggesting. It's a prototype for a programming belt. And Ludwig made some programming dots on here. I don't know if you can see them.
Yeah, I see some.
Maybe. There. So anyway.
There's some bumps there.
Here is Master Use point, is that this will save space here instead of a programming wheel. We were planning on doing a show on the discussion on this prototype that Ludwig came with. It looks like obvious from the beginning that it's like super smart, but it comes with a lot of new issues. So for example, how do you get accuracy of these plates? On a rotating thing, you can do rotary machining and get fantastic accuracy. Does it feel like a Monster Music Box as much? It doesn't. It feels more like a weaving machine, which is also cool. I've seen real weaving machines with punch cards for the weaving patterns, which is fantastic. So it's being discussed, is what I wanted to answer.
Awesome.
In my stomach, I think we shouldn't change. We should take all the learnings we have from the...
It was never the programming wheel that was an issue.
No. You know what I'm doing now? I'm actually deleting the tambourine module blob parts because I didn't... No, it's not mean... It doesn't mean that I'm deleting... I'm just deleting the blob parts here. Because I didn't... I learned a lot since starting work with this master part model, and I wanna keep it clean. So here's a blob for the funnels. I'm going to delete that. Extrude funnels, delete. This is very, very nice. We're blown away by people supporting with super chats. Actually, we're very thankful for all the support.
That's incredible.
It was honestly not. It's not why we're live streaming to ask people to donate that way, but the fact that you're doing that without us asking is mind blowing to us. This is a carousel. I'm going to delete that as well because this is like from the first model. I hope Onshape saves versions of this. This I think is driving the vibraphone, so I'm gonna leave that in. I'm gonna leave all the instruments in. What's this? Oh, that's the gearbox. The ride symbol. We're gonna leave that in for now because we actually have a nice ride symbol. Now we perhaps want to guide with that. Shaker module. Oh, we have some broken stuff here. I'm gonna delete the broken stuff. The red stuff.
Don't look at it, just throw it away.
Yeah. This thing is the base. I mean, I want to redo that obviously somehow, but I won't delete it now. Let's hide this ugly sketch blob parts thing. So what I don't know... Oh, there's something down here. What's this?
Oh, man.
It's the shaker module.
There it is.
Delete. Oh no, now I tried to delete the part. That's not how to do it. I just learned. It's better to delete the features creating the part.
That's funny because Andrea has changed name now. So now it's Antrino.
Okay.
But it's the same person. You can simply suppress a part, but the best practice is to delete the feature that created it. So that's what you did, Martin.
Thank you, Antrino. It appeared again. This feels so good to go over my old scenes and kind of... So I think I have referenced the face of these legs, but I do want to delete them. As you can see, they're not even...
they're not even named.
They're not even named.
Ooh.
If you're not named, I'm gonna delete you.
Uh-oh.
But there is some stuff that is using geometry from these legs. I think I will break stuff now. I'm deleting the legs. Nothing broke in here yet. But I'm going to delete these. And also what's interesting, I put this into a folder of the feature tree. I think I'm going to start working with folders soon. I'm going to delete the entire folder for these legs to disappear. Now things are breaking. Sketch pedals. Okay, the very first important sketches of the whole thing is breaking. Oh. I was kind of anticipating things to break here, but I really don't want to base this model on something that I don't want to base it on. So I want to kind of fix. Let's see from the beginning here in the feature tree, because I think I used a reference or I used an offset plane. Okay. I referenced the legs here. So I think these red points here are the things that it's missing. But I think I rather reference the origin. So I think I can, with good conscience, remove that line and instead constrain this to the origin point. Did we fix the sketch? How much? Nothing broke. Good, 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 good. And this sketch is now healthy. So let's continue, fix everything that broke. This is the same story here. I thought correctly, like we have to respect the legs, but since I don't want to
respect the legs.
I don't want to respect the legs anymore. I'm removing those references. I'm making another constraint here. And the reason, do you know, Hannes, why these lines are blue now?
Because they're constrained.
Yes, but why are they not constrained?
I don't know.
No.
No?
Because it's not centered over the origin.
Of course. I'm sorry. Should have known that.
I just asked because I wanted to flash with my knowledge.
Yeah, you wanted to seem brilliant. I know.
The sketch is good.
Good. Do you know what else is good? That we have people watching all the way from Japan.
Oh, lovely.
I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your username. I only see a P7I at the end there. But this person says, I'm a fan from Japan. I've been cheering for the completion of the machine all this time. That is wonderful to hear.
That's fantastic to hear. And there's a Swedish artist, Annika Norlin, who says that playing live in Japan is like being carried forward by 1,000 warm hands. And ever since I read that quote in an interview with her, I was like, I want to feel how it feels to be carried forward by 1,000 warm hands. So
you're doing it.
True. But playing live in Japan is on my bucket list.
That's gonna be so cool.
It's on my bucket list. But what else is on my bucket list is to fix this. I think I did something a little bit worse now, because this conveyor belt plane is broken now because it was referencing those legs that I deleted. What I don't understand is why I can't see. Why can't I show a broken plane? See that? Show all planes. But the plane is not. So plane conveyor belt. Okay, I think now we're offset 180 millimeter from something. So this missing entity here is the legs I deleted. I knew this was going to happen. I wanted it to happen. Because we're doing the CAD. Here is the conveyor plane. Okay, then I know kind of where I want it. So now I wonder what I'm going to offset that from. I think I'm going to offset it rather from the right plane here. Plane conveyor belt, plane conveyor. I'm a bit... Oh, did I get... Can I just do this then? To kind of line them up? Why do we have one plane that is called conveyor belt and one plane... Things are breaking. The conveyor belt is completely... The sketch of the conveyor belt is completely moved around. You see the conveyor belt is in the wrong position now.
Yep. It seems like you need a moment to think. And while you're thinking, I'm going to put up some more donations that came our way. And this is DJ Icepole again with another donation explaining, I don't use Patreon for reasons I won't get into here. Live streaming with super chats allows people to support your insane/genius obsession without a subscription. And that is I haven't thought about it that way. That is why people are so trigger happy right now.
That's really interesting. Thanks.
Yeah, that's super, super nice.
Yeah, very interesting.
And also from Rodrigo Gomez da Silva. I need you to promise me that when this machine is ready, you will play an adapted version of Mega Man X's Storm Eagle stage on it.
Oh.
I will do my best. I mean, Martin has dabbled in Mega Man music before. Who knows?
Can you remind me, in the last 5 minutes of the stream, we should go listen to that?
Okay.
I don't want to derail now.
No.
Because I'm actually put myself in some issues here. But I was willingly taking on those issues because I didn't want to base stuff on... A lot of stuff is broken here now. This should be on this. So I think what's simplest is to roll back the bar here. The rollback bar. So I go back in time with the bar to before things are breaking. And we're going to add one thing at a time. Here's the plain conveyor belt coming into the design. Sketch conveyor belt. I need to take a look at that. So this is weird. Okay, it's still unconstrained. That's good. It kind of flipped the plane when I changed. I think this should be here somewhere. And everyone who's seeing these blue lines, I kept it unconstrained intentionally here because I want to just drag it around. It should look a little bit more like that. And now I'm just keeping, okay, that looks good. That looks correct. So I'm just rolling, seeing what happens here. This is now ending up on the correct place. Oh, it's kind of fixing itself now, Hannes.
Oh, nice.
This looks good. It's like updating. I remember from Fusion 360, sometimes when you went back and rolled it back, it's things like kicked into place. But now we're seeing the conveyor belt is too much to the left. We wanted it on the... But why do I have two planes with almost the same name here? Plain conveyor belt and plain conveyor.
Mm-hmm.
I think this plain conveyor might be unused. Let's see what this sketch... It's on the plain conveyor belt. I'm going to stick my neck out and delete the plain conveyor. So I'm going to try to be yeah, this is the old stuff. Okay, right.
Good.
I can delete the plain conveyor and the sketch conveyor. Nice.
Oh.
Nothing died. And now we know that we wanna edit this plane. that was referencing the legs. We don't want that anymore. We wanna pull the conveyor belt in a little bit more, I think. So I'm not saying this is impressive CADing right now. I'm just saying that I'm fixing my mistakes.
Yeah.
Or like learning to do the master part stuff. Frame, everything else looks good. It's going to look like we didn't do anything, but we actually cleaned up everything.
Yeah.
Music shafts, I don't see any red.
We will sleep nicer tonight knowing that it's cleaner in here.
Yeah, especially when we can spell music correct in this sketch here. Music. How much time do we have, Hannes?
It depends on if you want to listen to the song. Then we have 25 minutes. Otherwise, we have almost 30 minutes.
Oh, fun. That's great. Soon we did everything we set out to do this stream. And we even got great feedback on what to do next, which we are going to do. So here I stopped. Oh, I fixed the whole thing. Yay, we fixed everything. We have some unnamed features here. All our parts are named. So here's a question. Should I arrange stuff in folders more in the feature tree? I never did that before.
I would say yes. Keep it cleaner, right?
I think when there's a lot of Huygens, for example, like all this is Huygens drive stuff. We could like add selection to folder Huygens drive. It's kind of cool. Like, see? To roll more quickly through the feature tree.
Yeah.
Conveyor gear 2. Okay, let's be a little bit deliberate of what we include in the different folders. I think the output shaft should be in the folder. Add selection to folder. Conveyor gears 2. This is just cleaning up the feature tree. Conveyor flywheel. Okay. Perhaps this is, I don't know. I never did this. Conveyor flywheel folder. It will save me just one thing. If I hit this. Oh, this should be in there. Can I drag it in? OnShape is really good. Like when I try, can I do this? It's often yes.
Yeah.
So
intuitive.
One thing that is sad with the folders is that when I click a part, I have to then go and click down the menu to see the features.
But at least the folder is highlighted.
The folder is highlighted, but this is an extra.
Probably a short command for that. Expand folders or something.
Expand all folders.
I don't know.
Expand all. Exactly. So we can work in expanded all, and then I can just collapse all. Oh, good.
You see.
Good OnShape. So pedal pulleys.
While you sort all that out, DJ wants to know, do you think playing the Marble Machine tune would have more impact at the beginning, middle, or end of a live set?
It's the fourth extra song.
Yeah.
It's
When everyone has waited 15 minutes.
It's on the end.
Of course it's going to be on the end.
Absolutely.
Imagine how epic. And thank you for the donation, DJ. You need to stop now.
No.
No, never.
Hannes is trying to do reverse psychology on you. Okay. Extrude ceiling. I don't think I should put everything in folders, but I kind of want to. Add selection to folder, music, gears 3. Extrude crank. It is nice though to get clean folder structure. Start crank.
Tell me about it. You know how much I
You love folders.
dive down in our Dropbox folders.
Ceiling. It's a bit ridiculous when it's only 2 features though.
No, it's never ridiculous.
It's never.
Order is never ridiculous.
Okay. Default geometry. Okay. So these were the early things that I'm saving. Oh, sketch vertical carousel. So I'm actually gonna, these are the old stuff. I'm actually gonna do all this in a folder. I have folders in folders now.
There we go.
Old stuff. This is going to be redone.
It's gonna be folded into itself, this one.
So old stuff. I still want that in here for some more time. Pedal shaft. Ooh, I can do all this. No, that's too much. Pedal shaft, pedals. Let's do pedals. And then we have pedal pulleys. Yeah, I can just remove the folder if I want. Conveyor. Oh, here we have a nice one.
It's just DJ. DJ's on it again. I didn't send this super chat. I got psyched. Send help. It worked.
It worked. Power shaft should have been with. It should have been with the pulleys if we were doing the output shaft. Oh, look at my feature trees getting so clean.
I'd love to see it.
Conveyor belt. Add selection to folder. Conveyor belt. Sometimes I just need to like try to get a feeling of control in this project, and that gives me the courage to move forward.
It eases you a bit.
It eases me, and it's a mindless thing. But I mean, look how beautiful. Okay.
Yep.
We're gonna see this through, Sam.
Yes, of course. I'm here.
Why are we doing this?
Folders. That we believe that there's still something good in this world.
There you go.
And it's worth fighting for.
I was so afraid you wouldn't take the reference. But don't you doubt, Sam,
No.
Frodo. So the frame is here, but I moved. Okay, we're gonna do this. The frame. Will I want it together. Am I breaking stuff then? Mirror frame. I'm breaking stuff. Mirror feet needs to be revolve feet. And transfer all this I need to move together to not break stuff. Oh, yes.
Boom.
Look at this. What a folder.
What a folder. Look at that folder.
I guess everyone...
Oh, welcome to the live stream, everyone. This. Whoa.
I went from having 2.8 million subscribers and caring about what I put out to saying, wow, what a nice folder.
And I couldn't be happier.
And I couldn't be happier.
Wow.
My daughter smiles towards me when I get home, regardless.
How about my smile?
Oh, yeah. You smile to me regardless as well. Plane, drive, plane, conveyor. I'm thinking about what to group together here, but I can just... Oh, look at this. What a folder. Conveyor drive. No, conveyor gears 3. It is. It's kind of the sub-assemblies. Music gears 1. This one goes as well.
There we go. People are joining in now. Nice folder. Dracorian owl.
Music gears.
One folder to rule them all. Hazel Blazer.
Well, check this, everyone. Check these folders.
Big bad celery. Tinkering videos might be cooler, but these CAD sessions are way more exciting because they get us closer to the world tour.
Someone who's getting it.
And Gerbot, this is how musical sausage is made.
Music Gears 2. Music Gears 2. Ooh, Music Shaft. I missed it. Look, there's 5 features in each of the Music Gears folder. I think CAD'd them systematically. It's not by chance number 5 comes twice there. Flywheel shaft.
And Anders reminds us that I'm just here for the folders. There we go. A man by my heart.
Music flywheel folder. One of the more beautiful folders I've ever laid my hungry folder eyes upon. Gearbox folder. No, I don't like that folder as much.
No.
But I love the feeling of control. I think Derek Van Allen might be laughing at me now and not with me.
Came for them and 3 stayed for the folders. William Sullivan.
So, extrude, start crank, rename. Start crank. Let's rename these and then put them in some folders. Circular pattern for the start crank. Yes. Rename. Circular pattern, start crank. So then we know that these 2 goes into the start crank folder. Here we have some flyball governors. And here we have some extrusions that we didn't name. So let's do that. Extrude flyball gears. This is cathartic. I want to add another C, like cathartic. Extrude flyball belt, flyball timing belt.
And pay K Amargo. I want to see how these shafts will be assembled to frames. And you're gonna be able to do that pretty soon.
I think
we're getting there.
The next live stream, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully. But I also think the shafts will move around a lot. A lot. So that's why we're not adding them to shafts right now. Plane 1. This is flyball. Rename. Flyball bevel plane. This is where I started to do sketching a little bit badly. Here's another one. Flyball, bevel. It's gonna be a glorious folder soon with the flyball governor. What?
Yeah. I only laughing because it's true.
Rename. Bevel gear. Flyball bevel gear. It's only funny because it's true. Chamfer, bevel. Oh, I don't want to write flyball. Is another plain bevel. Sketch 8. Flyball shaft. All these goes into one folder, you know. Revolve. Revolve, flyball, shaft. Okay, we're gonna zoom in on this glorious moment, everyone. These, right click, add selection to folder, flyball folder, and our feature tree is looking like $1 million.
Yeah.
This is the look of our feature tree now.
Like Brandon Green says, nothing like hot folder action.
So we're learning here. I will see if this is going to bite me later. As I said, I don't like the fact that when I click a part, I can't immediately go to the extrude of that part. It highlights the folder for me. What happens if I double click the folder? Nothing happens. I have to open the folder like this.
There's probably a short command for that.
It doesn't say here. Maybe we can put it on our stream decks.
That would be so good. I can expand your folders.
I'm so happy that I cleaned all this up, Hannes, because
that is amazing.
I think it gives all the parts. These are some old parts. That looks a bit bad. I'm gonna go redo them later. I wonder if we should do a bonus side quest before we end the stream. How much time do we have? We did everything on the to-do list.
Shaft length.
Shaft length. I regretted bringing that up. I'm so I can just say what it's about. Look at this. Look at this shaft. It should stick out here. It doesn't. It doesn't have that relationship really. But so I have to like go in here and kind of do some manual things like this. And what I'm doing currently in the model, I think I rather go and do some ugly manual extrusions like this than giving them relationships right now. So you can say I changed my mind.
Okay, good. Wilson is happy.
On the shaft length. Let's say that we're fixing the shaft length now, then what I'm doing now is what I meant.
While you do that, I want to just give credit to Duty and Courage on YouTube for the wonderful donation and the comment, loving the skeleton clock style on the legs.
Oh, nice. We added a skeleton clock here. I wanna kind of find a really beautiful frame. So this is just the first iteration, but I'm loving it too. All right. I think
Jonas Karlsson, bro named a folder.
I did.
I don't know.
I did. Deal with it. No. We're not memeing on the folder names. No.
Oh no, this is serious business.
Thank you, Jonas. Eagle Eye Jonas Karlsson spotted there. Shift P hides everything. Let's check in our the master assembly, see if anything broke. I don't think.
We just have a couple of minutes left. Let's decide what we need to do the last couple of minutes.
We have red arrows in here. Subassembly contains mate error. I've never seen this. I think we should. Cannot find instance of mate connector hidden. I think I killed something in the sub-assembly, which is really important, Hannes, because you know what? I think this highlights the bad practice of mating stuff to mate connectors instead of the origin, perhaps. Let's check the drums sub-assembly. Oh yeah. These mates are gone, probably because of the parts I deleted. See here, it's a red thing here, which is probably then proof that I didn't mate to the origin. I mated to another mate connector, perhaps. Let's try to delete all these. Oh, nothing happens. That's good. That's good news. Nothing moves. We can go back to the master assembly, and we have no error messages. Fantastic. All right. We did.
And I know you have a tired brain, Martin,
Yeah.
but I need to you to answer this with a straight face now.
Okay.
Are you with me?
Yes.
From DJ. Does the shaft length affect the relationship?
On some instances it's not, and some not. So right when Hannes was speaking before, I was trying to make this shaft stick out through here, and I kept making it longer and longer until I realized that in this instance, the music gearbox is following the shaft length. If I drag this out, all these parts are following. And I didn't do, I didn't make a rule for myself, because I think a way this machine is to think about position seen from this angle, so kind of sideways position, and then position seen from this angle. I think that is a lot of what we need to get control over in this model. And let's see it from the back. I don't know how to rotate it all the way. So well, perhaps what we should do is to go back and do so everything behaves the same. Because in the beginning, I made a relationship between, when I started sketching this, I had a relationship between this shaft and this box. So I know, I know if I extrude this more, the pedals will follow. And I thought I was smart, and now I'm thinking the smart thing would be, and the problem is now when I go into the design, I don't remember really what the rules are for this shaft and this pulley. And I think I should have a rule that I use for the entire assembly. And maybe we should go back and clean that. So that's a post-it, actually. Shaft length is a deeper subject than what I managed in the last minutes of the stream. I should make a rule for myself for the entire assembly, because I'm hesitating. It's not well built up, but it's going to be a cool thing to go back and build everything up in a good way. Perhaps offset from the center plane for everything would be a much better way of doing stuff.
I just think we all can agree with DJ that mating is difficult. And thank you so much for your support today, DJ. You've really been sponsoring this video.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. And
I'm really proud of your answers, Martin.
Okay.
Really, really good.
Thank you. It's been so fun. It's our third stream. We're getting into it. We're finding our spaces. Let's see the master assembly. But I do want to hear that Mega Man song.
Oh, that's right.
Do we have time for that?
We have 5 minutes.
Let's go to full, and I'm going to find... do you remember? It was from the X, right?
Mega Man X.
Mega Man X.
Storm Eagle.
Storm Eagle.
There we
Storm
go.
Eagle.
Stage.
Wait, I have a cooler video. Sorry. We've done all. If you're entering the stream now, we already completed all parts, and we're just we're checking a suggestion from someone. I think we have with some gameplay here, and it's more fun. Let's go to.
Will we get demonetized now?
It's worth it.
It's worth it. Yeah, DJ Icepole has already made up for it.
It's kind of good.
Is it Marble Machine playable?
Yes, it is.
Good. We got it.
Thank you for the suggestion. I'm gonna go back to.
I saw your favorite image in the whole wide world.
This is what it's all about. Okay. I think we're having a new rule here. We can get a little bit derailed as long as we do the work. And we did the work today, Hannes. And thank you for being here, Hannes. And thanks to everyone joining in. Next stream is Marble Loop. And the drivetrain assembly is completed.
And also look into the shaft length. It's a deeper issue than we thought.
That would be, for me, I actually long for the shaft length episode the most, because that would mean that I actually know when I want to make changes, I know how to make the changes.
Great. Okay. That's it for today. We're going to be back at it tomorrow.
Definitely.
Awesome job today, Martin. You did you made all the folders you made were so much. They were so beautiful.
Should we actually end by just in on the... Wait, what's happening here? When we can collapse all. Just end here. A moment of zen.
A moment of zen. Folders. Marie Kondo entered the chat. Okay, we will see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Take care.